Hi and smiles, everyone, and welcome. So today I want to make some CD sleeves. Um, I don't have any. I don't have access to them. I don't even know if you can buy them anymore. But it doesn't matter because we can certainly make our own. And this is just a prototype that I have done up. And I want to make a couple of them for a journal that I'm working in. So I'm going to use this paper instead of just the straight up white of it. I thought I'd make some out of this paper that I want to use in this book. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own sleeves, CD sleeves. I thought that they're kind of cool, and so I want to put a couple in this journal. So we'll just get started here, and I'm just going to cut. This is a 12 by 12 paper, so I'm going to cut it in half. I didn't have a CD sleeve to compare exactly if they're exactly the same, but I think I'm very close in my measurements. So first I will just cut this in half in 6 inches. And the prototype I made with just some copy paper that I had printed something on. Well, this one exactly, I was testing my printer's colors, making sure everything was lining up right. So it seemed like the perfect size. The 11-inch length of it works well. So I'm going to cut it into 6 by 11. There we go. So that's the piece you need to start with, is an 11 by 6 inches across, 11 in length by 6 across. All right, so we'll just put that to the side. We're done with that. And I'm getting my scoreboard, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to score this at 1/2 inch along the 11-inch side. I'm going to go 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch again, 1/2 inch on each side, just like that. I think is what I did. Yep. So you score 1/2 inch on each side, and that is all we're going to need the scoreboard for. That aside. And then all we're going to do is fold in our sides here. Just like that. And like that. And then I think it was about 1 inch that I folded down. Yeah. So I fold down, I just estimated about 1 inch at the top. Is that about 1 inch? Yeah, close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect once again. I use my eye a lot when I do projects, and I think that's about right. So then we just do 1/2 inch, or about 1 inch down. And then we're going to open that up, and we're going to just fold it up to approximately there. I think that looks about right. And we'll just do a fold. And we got the basic form of it now. And then what we're going to do is we are going to open it up, And we're going to cut off. Let's get my scissors here. I wonder what I did with, oh, there's my little ones. So we're just going to cut on the fold line, to the fold line, just like that. And then we're going to bring it up like a half V. We're going to bring it in like that. And do the same on the other side. And we'll get rid of this here bulk here. We don't need it. Then again, cut it in a V shape. There we go. So that's done. So then we're going to take off this one and this one also, is what we're going to do. So I'll just use my bigger scissors for this, I think. And we want to cut the fold line, just cut on the one side of the fold line, because we want to be able to tuck this under these here. So I just try to cut a little bit over on the from the fold line so it can fit in there really nicely. Just like that. Up to the fold line. That one's just too big. It doesn't feel right in my hand. I need my Fiskars. And then just cut straight across. Well, no, we'll do a V on this one too. So just do a little V. And then we're going to do the same to this side. So just cut on the other side of the fold line. And if you don't get it perfectly, we can take a little bit off if we need to, because that's always easy to do. So right up to your fold line, and then cut your little half V, just like that. And we're going to do that to the top ones here too. We're just going to take it off in a little bit of a V, just like that. The same over here. There. So that's all to form it. So that'll just be coming up here, and then we'll be bringing in each side just like that. So as you can see, I need to trim this a little bit here. I wasn't, and if the line isn't exactly straight, it's okay, because you're going to be gluing this anyway. This one I need to trim just a tad off so that it lays good. There we go. And there we go. So is that gonna, yep, that lays just the way I want it. So just like that. And then we're going to, I have this circle die. I have some, you know, affinity circle dies, so that's what I'm using to cut out the circle. And this one is about a 3-inch. And I think it looked pretty well what you could get on a CD sleeve. So I'm just going to cut this out. So I just need to get my big kick here, and we'll cut that cut out. Just going to fold these over so when I run it through. Okay, I'm going to just take a sip of coffee. That tastes so good. I am definitely a coffee drinker. So get my machine here. Now what we're going to do is cut that circle out. And again, you could use like a little bowl or something and draw a circle and cut it out. If you don't have a die, it's easy enough to do that. But I have this die, so it makes it quick work. So that's why I'm using it. And then I just secure it with a little bit of washi tape so that it doesn't move on me. Then I'll just run this through. And then we can move to the next step. Okay. Not as sunny here today. Hopefully I'm not shaking the camera. I have to get a bigger cord for my microphone that I have gotten, because some people were saying they couldn't hear my videos as well as they'd like. So I hope this is working. But to connect it to my camera, the stand has to be right there, and I'm not liking that. And then it sort of leans against the stand for the camera to keep it upright, and so it'll shake my camera sometimes, and I do not like that. So, and it's all to do with the cord is way too short, so I'm gonna have to go and try and find a longer cord to connect the two together. Okay, so now we have that cut out. So some of the sleeves, they didn't have the plastic, but I want that. So I was flattening out. I'm just going to use the packaging like this, and I'm just going to put it inside here. So I'm just going to cut it to size, about there. Should work. I always save all my packaging like this because it does come in handy for these projects. There's no need to buy this acetate type stuff when you get it in your packaging. So that is a little bit on the, I didn't cut that quite. Yeah, I need to cut that a little bit more. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect because nobody's going to see it. So I just cut it to fit. Oh, now I might have cut it a little too much. Well, let's go this way and see. Yeah, that's going to work just fine. And then I'll just cut it off here. And you can just glue this on. But I think for this, I want to sew around it because I want that decorative edge on there, on this particular one. So I'm just going to sew around this. And so I will do the sewing, and I will be right back, guys, so you don't have to watch me sew. Okay, be 1 second, everybody. Okay, I got that all sewed in. And I like how it's decorative here. So now, before I seal it, I want to line this with some paper. So it isn't, so I have an image and it's not just white there. So I have this here. And this was actually shelf lining, I believe, but I think it will look really nice inside this pocket. So I'm going to attach that before we seal it up. Here's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to see how I want this placement. Do I like that? Or do I want it more this way? Yeah, I kind of like it this way better. Okay. So I'm going to just approximately tear this. Let's see. Maybe a little bit up like that. And again, this doesn't have to be absolutely perfect because we're going to be sealing it. And so we just need it to be able to show through the window, right? Is what we want. So I kind of like how that looks in that window. So let's just move this. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm liking. Oh. So we're going to just scoot this over a little bit and tear it. And that should be good. Let's just double check that again. Yeah, I'm liking that. So I'm just going to use my glue stick for this because I think it'll work just fine. Because the paper is not super thick at all. So I should be able to glue this down just fine with my glue stick. Just make sure if you're using glue stick to get it all over your piece. Oop. I got a goop there. Don't really need a goop. Okay, so then I'm going to just glue this on here, like that. Let's see, might have to, yeah, that's good. All right, let's get that secured down, and then we'll be ready to glue it together. I could have cut a little bit more off, so all I'm going to do is bring this up where it's catching a little bit. I'm going to just trim that off, is what I'm going to do. Because, again, it's on the inside, so nobody's going to see that, right? So let's just trim that off. Get it out of the way of our fold. It's just catching a little bit. I could have torn a little bit more off, right? Okay, there we go. So I'll just make sure that's down now. On this side, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's folding in much better. And there, isn't that pretty? I think that looks so pretty. Okay, so we'll glue on. Again, I'm just going to use glue stick because the paper is thin enough for that. So I'm going to just put glue all along here. Just like that. And again over here. Oh, look at that. I need to trim that just a little bit on this corner. It's catching a little bit. So I'm going to just take a slither off of there. There we go. Oop. And we'll just glue that on. Just like that. And there we go. Cute, 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 cute. So I'm going to, because I'm putting it in this book, I want to decorate it a little bit on the sides here. So, and I actually did another one because I want to put two in this. But that is how easy it is to make your own CD sleeve, and you can make it with, if you have it in mind for a particular journal, you can make it with some decorative paper to match in, or you can just mass make them and make them white and then decorate them from there, right? But yeah, we don't always have access to what we're looking for, and this was just another one of those projects that I didn't have any of these, so I just made my own. Okay, so to decorate this, I think the one I want to use some of these ladies on the side is what I want to do. I think these tiny ladies will look really good on here. Yeah, like I like that right there. And there. Nuts. Well, maybe I should do all four corners, would look kind of cool. But no, I don't think so. But I want to put something, I think, behind these ladies first. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do something like that, kind of like that. Or we could do music, have this music here. And maybe this is kind of a, do I like that? And then we could have her coming off the music. I actually do like that, I think. Okay, so the one side, perhaps we'll do this music here. And then I want to put it over enough to see the music. Sort of like that, maybe. And then we'll think about what we want to do over here. Yeah, let's tear our music here. Okay, I'm going to use my tear ruler here. Give it a bit of an edge to it. Okay. And do I want it to go all along? Okay, we'll take this off the top for sure. And we will tear down here, I think. Take some of this off. And I think I will ink it a bit after we figure out our placement here. I think I want to take off the bottom bit here. Yeah, I'm liking that, except I think she might be a little dark on there. I think this one will be nicer on there. And I'm thinking I should take a little bit more off the top. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to, should I edge this with vintage or should I use some red ink? I'm wondering about some red ink, you know. It'd be something a little bit different, wouldn't it? Just see what I got for that. Festive Berry, maybe? Or I have some Red Barn over here, I think. Yeah, Barn Door. So I'm just going to get my, get a little sponge here. Right here, this will work. And I'm going to just put some on a paper here, just to test which one would look best. Oh, I like that one. Okay. Or, so I'm going to just take as much off as I can here. Or we can go with this festive. No, I think I like the Red Barn better. It's a little darker. So that's what we're going to go with. So I think I will keep this ink and put it in my project box for this certain journal so that I use it for edging instead of my vintage photo is what I'm thinking. And I need a little piece of something here to because it's a little thin. So let's put some of this on here. Yeah, I'm hoping this, I think this is going to look awesome. And then we'll decide if we want to put another lady on this side, is what I'm thinking about, whether I want to do that or not. Okay, so that'll go there. Then this is the lady I want to put on top. So let's get that on there. Again, I should be able to, well, I'm going to use a little bit of tacky glue because I'm putting it on the acetate. And I want to make sure that it sticks well. And I have another thought for this one here. I think I want to put some something lacy on there because I am using a lot of lace in this particular journal. Okay, so like that. And then let's see if I can get this lady off with not too much trouble, because that is always the trick with these stickers, isn't it? Oh, there we go. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. And she fit right there. Yeah, I like that. I might put a little something there. I'm going to think about that a minute. And then this side, should we put a lady on that side too? And maybe put some more of this behind her, or put this behind her. No, I don't think so. I think this, if anything, I should have went up this way, right? No, I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to put another lady on that. I'm thinking I might look for a flower to go on there. Yep, I think that would look nice just to have a flower up here, a little flower. So in the meantime, I just wanted to show you, and then we'll get the flower out. I have my project book box here that I'm using for this journal, and I had put this in because I thought it was really pretty, and I want to put a lot of lace in and such in this journal because I just called for that. So what I was thinking is I could put one of these flowers on here is what I was thinking I would do. Like, wouldn't that look really pretty? That's what I'm going to do. And that's all I'm going to do to this one. I think it'll look awesome with one of these flowers on it. That's what I'm gonna do with this one. Just like that. Like, isn't that cute? I think it will look so nice on here. So I'll just get that glued on. And I'll put this away for the time being. What I could do, just a sec, I'm wondering about right here, whether I have a piece of lace in my project book that would work for that spot. Yeah, I think in this one is a little too big for there. And it isn't quite what I'm looking for. Nope, nope, nope. So, I'll just put that back in here for now. See if I got anything else in here right at the moment. As I've been thinking of things, I put them in my project boxes when I'm making a journal, and then they're all together when I want to grab something. Then I have it in my project box. Okay, so my fabric tack is toast. I'm gonna have to buy a new bottle of it. It is all hardened and I cannot get it to work. So I'm gonna use Aleena's tacky glue on this. I think it's gonna work just fine. I find that it works very well with the lace also. And it will be a clear finish to it, like it dries clear. So I'm going to put that on this lace, and it will hold just fine. I'm positive. Okay, I know what I want to use on here. I have some flower gems, and they would work really well on there, I think. I just needed to think about it. Like, isn't that just, that's perfect. I don't need to do anything else to this. I'm going to just, I'm going to just glue this down a little bit on the top, just to hold that petal down a little bit. Same on this side. There. Yeah. Loving it. That's all I'm going to do to decorate the front of this one. And this, like I said, will dry clear. Isn't that cute? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just most likely clip it into the journal. And I'll put some kind of picture inside. And then when you pull out the picture, you'll have this lovely image behind it. So this one here, I have them over here. So I'm just going to grab them real quick, because I think they'll work well on that. At least I'm hoping they will. I have a few choices here. I just don't know if I want dimension, although I did put dimension on this one, didn't I? So, I have these heart ones. No, I don't want that one. Nope, that was an easy choice. And then I have these roses, and I have them in different sizes. The only thing that I'm wondering is, are they a little too white? So, then I have these ones here. And I could put a red one on there, couldn't I? That's a little... Let me think here. I think that's almost too pinky, and they're all like that, yeah. Oh, or we could put a white cream one on. That's got... I'm just thinking out loud, everybody. I am liking these, though. I think these will look great on here. You know what? I'm thinking maybe 2 of them. Might be nice. Let's just take these out and see which would look best. This one has a pink center too. They all tend to have a pink center. So, how about we go cream and red, like that. And should we put a third one on? I think 3 is too much. Yep. So I'm going to just put the 2 on, I think, is what I'm going to do. Or should I put 2 red? I am liking 2 red. Yeah. Or gray. I just can't make my decision up, can I, guys? Well, I know that's what I'm going to use, so I'm going to put these back in. I also had these other white ones here that I'm just going to quickly look at this one. Because maybe sometimes, you know, you just got to experiment. Check different things to see what might work better. We could go with that and that. No, I'm liking these two to get this one. For sure. Actually, I think I'm going to go with the 2 reds. 2 reds. I made my decision. Oh, that's not quite. That one has a little more sparkle on it than... Oh! No. Yeah, those are looking more pink beside each other, aren't they? Then, there we go. I'm going to use those 2. I'm still iffing if I like the 2 together or the 1. Yeah, terrible, terrible. This is terrible. Can't make a decision. I really am having a hard time making a decision on this. I'm going to go with the 1. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with just the 1 right there. And then, I know what I want. I want a tiny, tiny little word is what I want. Let's see if I have a tiny, tiny, tiny word that can go right there. I'm sure I'll have one. It's super, super tiny. Will work. I have some tiny ones in here, I know. There we go. Create sketch. I don't know if I like that word, but that's the perfect size right there. Yeah. So I just have to find the word I want to use. Create, magic, magical. Let's go with create. Yep. That's it. Perfect. Got it. So yes, sometimes it takes a little back and forth till you decide what is perfect for your piece, right? And with this, I am going to put a little vintage photo ink on this word, just to have it stand out a little bit against that. There we go. And we'll just put that right there, that there. Yep. Okay, I just need a tiny bit of glue. Stick for the word. I thought this was going to be quite a quick creation, but it took a little more time, and that happens, right? So it's just got to hit you the right way until, you know, you keep experimenting till you find what works perfect for you, for what your vision is. So that's just not wanting to stick, because I'll just go like this. I was trying to avoid. There we go. And I'm going to just turn it slightly. I like that. And then we will use Aleenah Tacky Glue for that flower. That will work just fine. If not, if it happens to come off, I'm going to let it dry. And if it doesn't work, I will use some E6000. But I think it's going to work just fine. So there we go. So we've created this CD sleeve. This one. And then this one I also made. And I just simply put this flower on because I thought it was absolutely perfect for this. So when you don't have something and you want to use it in your journal, lots of times there is a way to make it yourself. So I hope I helped you out on how to make those CD sleeves and for your journals. So I want you all to please have a lovely day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. It'll help my channel grow. And I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers. So you all have a wonderful and crafty kind of day. And we'll see and talk to you soon. Bye for now.